Some good profits today. Market lifters, big clues here. Now, this is not an ordinary week. You have to be extremely careful. Plenty of traps. And I don't want you to get caught in it. Market's about to close in 5 minutes. Let's talk about some of the very important traps here that I want to talk about. Before that, today's intraday analysis. Quite a straightforward day if you knew what you're doing. I want to talk about that here. It is very interesting pink algorithm right here. Now, this was at 1019, right? You have to understand this very important structure here. 1019. Now, 1019 was exactly here. This is 1019 a.m. It's important you understand at that point. Now, just let me zoom that in so you can see it even more accurately here. Now, once again, 1019, we identified the pink algorithm, isn't it? Now, this will be very important because at this point here, 1019 was here. I told you have to be very careful not to go long at the pink. Wait for some sort of structure here because the pink is a resistance. You cannot be taking calls at resistances. You understand that. But importantly, you see how the teal has started building liquidity. So if you caught this early teal break here, this would still be absolutely beautiful, especially once we had that bounce off that magenta here. I will come to that in a bit. But understanding this, right, you saw an initial structure. I told you wait for cups to close, which it closed beautifully, and thereafter you wait for that pink to start building liquidity. I talked about this yellow level here. See it for yourself. Yellow off that teal. See it for yourself again, and how it built that beautiful nested inverse head and showed a pattern on the right shoulder, giving us an absolutely beautiful trade here. Now, this particular trade, if we took it from the yellow or even from the break, this would be, well, let's take a look. 5. Yeah, it's a 4-point trade right here. Impressive, isn't it? And especially if you guided it through with the orange. Discord members, you would also remember I talked about that horizontal level versus that algorithmic level right there, how you manage your stops accordingly. This was in a video that I last posted. I think it was in the live stream or the previous video, so please do check it out, have a little understanding what I'm talking about there. And there you go, you have the protected runners, and just take a look how far up that went, all the way in that magenta. Probably I'm 6 point right there if you held your runners, understanding how it never threatened so many of that horizontal levels. You see that happening there. So one structure was all you need to take. And I reminded you to be very careful trading this week, especially once we lacked continuation.